So many companies, they're trying to raise money, but they don't have a product yet. And it's going to be really, really difficult for you to raise money if you don't have a product. So if you think about, if you are going to buy a house or if you're going to buy anything, you need to see something. You need to see more than just a blueprint of a home or a building. You have to have something that investors are going to know that this is what I have. This is what I'm going to be selling. This is the pain point that it solves. This is how we're going to change the world. And so many people, they don't have that product yet. And it's okay to have that MVP, the minimal viable product, but that MVP, that needs to be good enough to at least solve that problem. So if you're a SaaS company, is software as a service, and you're looking to solve a pain point, it's okay if it's not automated yet. And if you're doing things off of an Excel spreadsheet, or if you have a notepad and then you're writing everything down on a notepad and then you move everything to an Excel spreadsheet, and then you're gaining the traction that's needed so that you can go to investors, it totally changes the paradigm of the conversation when you say, hey, this is where we're at. This is how many people that are waiting for on our waiting list, and we can't keep up with the demand. That's very different than saying, hey, I need $5 million so that I can do this, but I have no idea if it's going to work or not. I mean, those are two different conversations. So you need to focus on getting that product out the door, and it's don't wait. Get that product out. People know that it's going to be a continuous improvement process. Talk about what this is version 1, and don't get stuck on trying to pack every single feature into that first version. We know that there's going to be a product evolution. You're going to continuously improve this product, but get that product out the door. So one, you need to make sure you have the product. In order to make that product, typically you need a team. And so many people are either a single founder, or they don't have the team in place in order to be successful. So you have to have that team. One of the biggest selling points that people will have right out of the gate is that they will have investors will look to see if you have a co-founder or not. The first person that you need to be able to sell your product or your vision of the company would be to establish that co-founder. And I'm not saying that you have to go into a company and split the company up 50-50. I'm just saying that you need to be able to have that person that buys into your vision, that's going to work those long hours with you. And then you're going to offset your talents. So when you're out there hiring people, a lot of people, it's really easy for them to go out and hire people that think like them, have the same skill sets. Look at what you have, determine what is missing, and then hire to offset your weaknesses. Bring someone on board to offset those weaknesses so that you can round out that team. Because the thing is that we all know, and if you've been in this game for a long time, is that the highs are really high, the lows are really low, and everything is great when you're on the up and up. However, having that team with you to bring you up during those dark times, it is really, really, it is just something that you need to have. And so if you look at everything from an investor point of view, and you're just doing this solo, you're only going to be able to take that so far. It's only going to be so many days or so many months into this process until you get punched in the face. And how are you going to respond to that? How are you going to get back up, dust yourself off, and keep on pushing? So recapping where we are so far, if you are a startup, you need to have that product. You need to have a team to help you with that. And then with that, you also need to have customers. And there's a difference between users and customers. Customers need to be willing to, they're paying for that service. Users are people that you may give a free promo code to, you may give them free access to, but you have to have customers on that platform. And what that does is that creates a flywheel that you can use to benefit your business. It's going to expand your business, and it's going to help you when you reach out to those investors to get that meeting. So you have a great team, they're building a great product, that product is delighting customers, and then in turn, those customers, that's generating revenue so that you can reinvest that revenue back into your team and back into your product, and then you continue to improve that process over and over and over again. And as that flywheel continues to spin, that's when you need to start making sure that you are capturing all of the information. This is the data that you need. We started at zero. After the first month, we had this many customers. We generated this much revenue. And then over time, month over month, this is where I am. We went from X number of users to Y number of users or customers. We went from this amount of revenue to that amount of revenue. And if you can chart that growth month over month over month, and there is that growth, then you're going to be capturing the attention of the people that you need to capture the attention for.